It's Blunt Talk NYC, and we're here with
Big Crime, you know the vibes, nigga. Big KLB shit.
So for those who don't know, where you from?
From Brooklyn, Sunset Park, you heard?
Who influenced you to start rapping?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, I was always like on some hip hop shit. Like my pops was a hip hop head. He one of them niggas that used to have the CD cases, the big brolic joints with the zipper, you heard, with all the slots in it. Used to have all the albums that come out. This is back when niggas used to go to Best Buy and buy the CDs and shit, you heard, new albums that was coming out. So growing up, that shit was always in my ear, feel me? Like I was always listening to hip hop and shit. So at an early age, I was writing rhymes and shit. And I'm saying like Lil Wayne was the inspiration at a young age, like fucking like Mac Miller, fucking like just mad niggas. I ain't gonna lie, coming up, mad niggas inspired me. Like niggas that was like expressing themselves with music and shit, you feel me?
When you first came out, why was y'all all rocking Gap? Like, what did that mean to y'all?
I ain't gonna lie, I started rocking Gap when I came home because my funds was low. I ain't even gonna hold you at the time. My funds was low, you heard? So, feel me, when I came home, it was cold at the time. It was winter time. I'm looking for some cozy shit, something to keep me warm, something that's not mean that I could. So, one day I'm walking past the Gap store and I see some fire hoodies, some, you know what I'm saying, sweatsuits and shit. Went in there, I tried this shit on, shit fit right, whatever, copped a couple of them shits. Then niggas started seeing me rocking this shit and they was like, yo, that shit fake hard, you heard? Da 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 da. One thing lead to another, like nigga, I had a whole closet full of Gap, shirts, jeans, boxes, sweaters, everything. I was like, fuck it, nigga. And that shit just went up. Everybody started buying Gap after that. We started a whole wave with that shit.
So you think you deserve a check from Gap?
Yeah, even if not a check, like, cause I seen that I boosted they shit. Like, if you look at the numbers on around the same time when, like, in 2019 when Forrest Gump and certain songs came out, and we all had the Gap sweatsuits and shit like that, like, everybody started buying all the young niggas that was listening to our shit was buying they shit just to be a part of what we had going on. So if you think about it, it's like we boosted their sales. Do I think I deserve a check? Man, they don't gotta give me a check, but them niggas, you feel me, show some type of love, feel me, like a collab or a sponsorship, let me get in a commercial or photo shoot, something, post me on their Instagram, some shit, you heard? Like something. Feel me? They gotta show some type of love, word.
How do you feel about the song that got remixed, Forrest Gump, like when they had you in a little cardboard? Like, how did you feel? 'Cause I know you was in jail at that time. Like, did you get to watch the video? Yeah,
see, around the time that they shot that video, they had just came out with these kiosks in the jail, like they have the JPay shit for the inmates and shit. Around like 2019 into 2020, they started putting these kiosks in the New York State jails that you could message people. They could send you pictures, videos, 30-second videos and shit like that, emails and shit. So the video had already came out, and I kept hearing about it. Niggas like, yo, this shit going crazy. They have you in the video, da 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 da. So when the kiosk came out and I got my tablet, niggas sent me a clip of that shit. That shit had me geeking. I ain't even gonna lie. I always been a fan of Chef and Sleepy, you feel me? Like coming from Brooklyn and shit, listening to the type of shit I listen to, being the type of lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like I always fuck with the bros' music. So when I was locked up and for them to show love on some shit that I had going on, you feel me? It was for a nigga that was in jail, like that was a good feeling, you heard? Like that shit was lit seeing that shit.
Was you getting clout in jail? Like, was people come up to you like, yeah, bro, I heard your song, was that shit hard? Like,
yeah, that shit was fake annoying, bro, because you never really know who you running into when you in jail, you heard? So it's like, sometimes I used to feel like niggas would try to use that. Like, I don't know if you my ops, so you fuck around and be like, oh, yo, you crime? Like, I remember one time, one of the bros, I came into a new crib, so I'm unpacking my bags. This nigga keep looking at me, I'm like, the fuck? So then I'm walking past the nigga, he like, hey yo, you that Crime Life cast nigga? I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, you mans with ABG your mans? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, alright, and spins off, you heard? So I'm like, I go to my cube, backs out my grip, I'm like, nah, this nigga is bugging the fuck out. So then I go holler at the homies, I'm like, yo, who is this little nigga asking me about, I'm about to pop this nigga? Niggas is like, oh nah, da 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 da. That nigga seen your video. He was fucking with your shit in the town. Da 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 da. Long story short, niggas cleared it up. You feel me? Me and him ended up being the bro. You feel me? That's my son Tro Glizzy. You heard? But nigga, I ain't know what I'm saying. Niggas is just recognizing me, you feel me? It's not a place you want to be recognized, but sometimes it was lit because niggas would show me mad love off of that shit too, so that shit was just different. Or
how did you react to the news when you found out what happened with ABG NEAL?
Yo, let me get a light. Yo, when I heard about the news with this nigga, whatever, his little situation or whatever, I ain't gonna lie, that shit broke my heart, you heard? That shit killed my soul. I was in Orleans 200, shoot 200, solitary confinement, 23-1 lock-in. I had a 15-minute call that day, and I called my son Al Benji, and I was like, yo, what's going on? He like, yo, you ain't hear what happened? And I'm like, yo, what you mean what happened? Nigga told me what happened, and that shit just had me tight. Gangsta, I was tight, cause I couldn't do nothing about it, and my phone was, the call while he was telling me, the call was over, the shit ended, the CO came back, took the phone from me, so I was just in my cell tight, like, damn, they did that to my son, like, that shit was crazy. And I don't know, like, I was just super tight. I'm like, as soon as I get to population, I'ma beat the shit out of somebody, gangster. I'ma drill the first op I see when I get to population. Don't let nobody be jacking the op shit. I'ma beat the shit out of somebody as soon as I get to my spot. Gangster, that's how I felt. I was tight.
So you're on the radar freestyle. Did you freestyle that or did you been had that written?
That is a freestyle. I don't write shit, you heard? But when I was locked up, like, niggas used to always ask me to rap, but I ain't never really like to rap and shit. You feel me? I don't know. I don't really like doing that shit. Like, niggas be like, yo, rap, bro, spit some shit. Like, I don't know. That shit don't be my energy. I don't be doing that. But for the bros and shit, like, I used to fake rap for niggas and shit or whatever and fuck around when I used to get smacked and shit. So that was fake some shit that I had, like, freestyled already in jail. And that niggas fucked with it. So I probably freestyled it a bunch of times for niggas. Like, yo, spit that shit. You feel me? And so when I came home and they asked me to do the on the radar shit, I basically just found a random beat and I just remembered the freestyle and that shit went along with that shit perfect. So I was like, fuck it, you feel me? It was some original shit. It's not a song. It's not some shit I put out. That was just some shit. I feel me? One time, that's it for me.
Who inspired that dance, that little hip dance that y'all was doing? Where did that come from?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what exactly inspired it, but that was this nigga's idea, you feel me? This nigga did that shit, that wasn't me, you feel me? Like, when we was shooting the video, you need to light it? You need to light it? When we was shooting the video, the nigga was like, yo, watch, I'm about to do some shit, this shit about to go viral. Word to my mother, he said it just like that. Everybody was laughing, like, what the fuck? He like, watch, bro, watch. The nigga did that shit. And the niggas was just laughing at him. He like, yeah, all right, bet, watch, nigga, watch. And nigga, he did that shit, and then we seen them doing it, so we was just doing it with him, just being on some funny shit. We thought we was being funny. The whole video was supposed to be like some comedy shit. That's why this shit blew my mind, how when we put this shit out, this shit do millions of views, because like, nothing about this video is serious. Like, we all in the gas station, wilding the arc up, like, that's the bro and shit, you feel me? But like, we in this shit wilding, niggas had one bottle of Douce, we all passing that shit around, like, niggas wasn't, like, it wasn't even, shit was crazy, bro. And then he just did that shit, and then niggas did that shit, and then it's like, after that, and that shit blew up, it was like, oh shit, this nigga was right, you heard? I ain't gonna lie, he was right about that. Feel me? So nigga, ever since then, I was like the little fucking dance or whatever you call that shit. Like, nigga, all the kids, all the fans, everybody was doing that shit. Gangster. Nigga, even in jail, where my mother, that shit used to get me tight. Niggas used to be like, yo, do the dance. I used to get tight. Like, where my mother, like, nigga, you bugging the fuck out? Like, what you mean do the dance?
Hell no.
I look like a clown, nigga. Like, that shit used to have me tight. But that's really what got niggas lit, though. Gangster. Whoa.
So right now, you're signed, right?
Yeah, Alamo.
How's that been going?
I ain't gonna lie. It has its ups and downs, you feel me? Being signed to a record label and shit, you feel me? Like, that shit ain't really like, I don't know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It just make the music shit more about business than it is about, you feel me? Like,
having fun?
Having fun or like creating something, or you know what I mean? Like it's like, cause now you under a contract where it's like you obligated to do certain things, even though it's not like niggas is changing your way of life, but it's like, nigga, now something that used to be something I might make a song today, and cause of how I'm feeling today, I want to put it out right now, you heard? But when you sign to a label, it's like, it don't work like that, because now you in a business partnership with these niggas, and they put money into you, and you putting product back to them, and all this other shit. So it's like, nigga, you gotta talk to these niggas about what you want to do with your shit, or else your shit ain't gonna be done the way it's supposed to be done. So it's like, now it's putting a roadblock, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, when you do need that support, and you hollering at niggas, and they getting certain shit done, it's like, certain shit that you just can't do yourself out here, for me, like if you don't got them type of connections. So for me, they open certain doors in a way where it's like, if you know how to finesse that shit, or you know how to, for me, you got some type of business mind in some type of way, then it could work in your favor. But for a lot of people, because of the way that they got that shit set up, it's really set up for you to be in a fucked up predicament, you feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you just basically giving these niggas like millions of views every single day, and you just like the topic of conversation, is like they could really care less about what's going on, you feel me? Unless you really harassing them on their body, like, nigga, like, feel me? Like, them niggas don't give a fuck about you, you heard? Like, that's just what it is, because it's business at the end of the day.
You got any new music with ABG NEAL, or any new music in general coming up? Yo, why you start laughing? Why you start?
Nigga says, so you got any new music with ABG NEAL? Hell no, nigga, what?
Nah.
Fuck no, hell no, nigga. Nah, I got new music, yeah, I got some new music. Yeah, I got this album that's about to come out, probably in the beginning of March. Sometime in the beginning, middle of March, you heard. Shit already done, we just putting the final touches on it and shit, you know what I mean? Shit gonna be called Urban Legend and all that, you know what I mean? Album about to come out. Just dropped a video with Bapeo.max and all that. Just dropped another single off of the fucking album, Hold Up. 2 videos out right now. Yeah, we about to go crazy. 2023 about to be crazy. I got all types of artists, you feel me? Rocking with the KLB movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that's doing drill music, niggas that's doing all different types of shit, you feel me? Like, I got my son right here, you already know the vibes. Be on the lookout. Jaja, aim it at your mata, feel me? We outside, man. Heavy on it, you know the fucking vibes, nigga. Heavy on that shit. But yeah, nigga, it's a takeover, nigga. Like, same shit I was on before, it's just times 1,000, you heard? Like, we gonna bring it right back to what it's supposed to be. That's it, you feel me? Fucking ABG or any of that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Just to put that shit to rest right now. Like, nigga, no, I'm not making no music with that nigga. I didn't plan on, before I came home, when I came home, none of that. Me and that man don't got nothing to do with each other, and that's it, you heard? He over there, I'm over here. This is that crime life shit, this ain't that, and that's it, you feel me? Fuck all that shit, you heard?